Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're taking a journey through time as we explore some incredible photos that have captured moments from history that you may have never seen before. Let's get started. The photo shows two famous comedians, Richard Lewis and Larry David, at a Playboy club in the 1980s. Richard Lewis, known for his self-deprecating humor and erotic personality, and Larry David, creator of the hit TV show Seinfeld, were close friends and frequent collaborators. This photo captures a moment during the Battle of Cuito Cuanavale in Caleuc, Angola in 1988. It shows a group of Cuban anti-aircraft crew waving their weapons to the camera while standing on top of a ZSU-23-4 Shilka AA vehicle. The battle, considered one of the largest military confrontations in Africa since World War II, took place between Cuban and Angolan forces on one side and South African and Namibian troops on the other. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, is seen carrying his co-star Jocelyn Lane on the set of Tickle Me in 1964. The movie was a musical comedy in which Elvis played a rodeo rider who takes a job at a health spa. Jocelyn Lane, a British actress and model, played the role of Pam Merritt, one of the spa's employees. The photo shows a group of schoolgirls pedaling home to change their clothes because tight-fitting slacks, pedal pushers, and shorts had been banned from their West Berlin school in 1953. This dress code was enforced as a response to a new law in West Berlin that aimed to protect children's morals and keep them from being exposed to unwholesome fashion trends. This image captures a rare moment of Daft Punk without their iconic helmets, performing at a French nightclub, Alandfer, in 1996. Daft Punk is a French electronic music duo that has gained worldwide fame for their innovative music and robotic personas. In this photo, they appear to be having a great time and are surrounded by a crowd of enthusiastic fans. This photo shows an English military aviator dropping bombs on the Western Front during World War I in 1916. The image provides a glimpse into the aerial warfare of the time and the perilous conditions under which pilots had to operate. The Western Front was the main theater of conflict during the war, and both sides deployed aircraft for reconnaissance, bombing, and fighting for air superiority. The image depicts female volunteers with M16-01 rifles during an IRA training exercise in North Ireland in 1977. The IRA, or the Irish Republican Army, was a paramilitary group that sought to end British rule in Northern Ireland and unite it with the Republic of Ireland. The use of female volunteers was not uncommon in the organization, and they were often tasked with logistical and support roles. This photo might seem like a scene from an Austin Powers movie, but it is actually a regular image from the 1970s showcasing two young ladies wearing the latest fashion trends. The women are wearing knee-high yellow boots, which were a popular fashion item during that era. The photo is a reminder of how fashion trends evolve and how they reflect the times in which they emerge. This photo shows a German gas station in 1958. The station appears to be a modern and well-maintained facility, with a variety of fuel pumps and other amenities for motorists. The image provides a glimpse into the changing landscape of post-war Germany, as the country underwent a period of rapid economic growth and modernization. In this photo, we see British Army recruiting sergeants outside a public house at Westminster in the year 1877. The sergeants were responsible for recruiting soldiers for the British Army, and they would often visit public places to find potential candidates. Here they are seen wearing their distinctive uniforms, which included a scarlet tunic and tall bearskin hats. The public house in the background is the Red Lion, which is still in operation today. This is a picture of Betty White ice skating in 1954. Betty White is a beloved actress who began her career in the late 1930s. She is known for her roles in television shows such as The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Golden Girls. In this photo, she is seen gracefully gliding across the ice, wearing a warm winter coat and a pair of ice skates. This photo shows a group of flight attendants. The flight attendants are all dressed in stylish uniforms and are smiling for the camera. In those days, flight attendants were often called stewardesses, and they were known for their elegance and impeccable service. Today, flight attendants still play a vital role in ensuring passenger safety and comfort, but their uniforms have become more practical and less formal. Here we see Charlie Chaplin attending to the hair of leading Lady Paulette Goddard on location in 1935. Chaplin was a famous actor, director, and writer, and he is considered one of the most important figures in the history of cinema. In this photo, it is seen carefully styling Goddard's hair, who was his co-star in the film Modern Times. The two were known to have a romantic relationship at the time. This photo shows Coach Truman leading exercises on the USS Missouri in 1947. The USS Missouri was a battleship that played a significant role in World War II, and it is perhaps best known as the site where the Japanese formally surrendered, thus ending the war. In this photo, Coach Truman is seen leading a group of sailors in physical exercises, which were an essential part of maintaining the crew's health and fitness. In this photo, we see Cuban soldiers jumping from an Mi-8 helicopter landing in Angola in 1982. The soldiers were part of a Cuban military contingent that was sent to Angola to support the Marxist government in its fight against anti-government rebels. The Cuban intervention in Angola was controversial, and it led to a prolonged conflict that lasted for several years. This photo shows a Dutch playground in the 1970s. The playground featured a unique contraption that allowed children to ride on the outside of a ring while pushing and dodging a contraweight. This was a popular activity among children in the Netherlands during that time, and it was considered a fun and exciting way to play. This photo shows a demonstration for Hungarian language instruction by the Hungarian Students' Association in Târgu-Mureș, Transylvania, Romania in March 1990. The demonstration was held to protest the Romanian government's decision to limit the use of the Hungarian language in schools and public life. The protest was part of a larger movement for autonomy and cultural rights for ethnic Hungarians in Romania. This photo shows a gas station, general store, and post office in Little Creek, DE in 1938. The gas station is seen on the left, while the general store and post office are on the right. This was a typical scene in rural America during that time, with small businesses serving as the hub of the local community. The photograph shows General Arnoldo Ochoa and his staff in Angola during the 1980s. General Ochoa was a decorated Cuban general who played a significant role in the country's military history. He served as a commander in the Angolan Civil War, where he played a key role in supporting the Angolan government forces against the National Union for the Total Independence of Angola (UNITA) rebels. Ochoa was known for his military tactics, and he was revered by the Cuban people for his bravery and leadership.